Well, Jim, in an era when we have plenty of high-quality goalkeepers, how would you rate the Brazilian Julio Cesar?
I think you have to have him up there as one of the greatest ever, Peter. You know, some may suggest he was more than that, but that's hard to say. 6'2", he may not have been the tallest, but in terms of command of his area, presence, speed off his line, I would say he was in a class of his own.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that was never going to make it. Maldini. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good take, and the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it.
Can he finish? Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a great menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Iniesta. Mbappe! Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Scholes. Puskas! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Colwill. And it's Pirlo. For De Bruyne, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. De Bruyne. And it's Maradona. Drives it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, played right into his path. De Bruyne. Maradona. And it's lofted through here. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. De Bruyne. Iniesta. For Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And he's definitely onside. And it's Figo. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Puskas can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Scholes. That's a cute ball. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Mbappe. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Colwill. 5 minutes till the break. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's... And the shots! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. And it's Iniesta. Zico.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Rummenigge. Scholes. De Bruyne. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Brazil are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we are back underway. Ambitious ball here. Colwill for Iniesta. Maradona. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pirlo. And it's Maradona. Costa Curta. Now De Bruyne. Costa Curta. And it's Maradona. And it's Pirlo. For De Bruyne. Maradona. And he's forced to go back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Maradona. Pirlo. And it's Maradona. Araujo, always a very imposing presence at the back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Colwill calmly anticipates. Maradona. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. Couldn't squeeze it through. Iniesta. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, shooting chance! "60 minutes played. Chance here to counter. Now it's Puskas. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. Iniesta. Played into the box. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pirlo. Puskas. Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. He has found the way through. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Puskas. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Maradona.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Iniesta. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
And he's following up! It's in! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Camisa 22.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Neymar!
Camisa 77.
And somehow he kept it out.
Camisa 18. Ronaldinho. Camisa 11. Camisa 42.
And we have our very first corner.
Teremos uma substituição.
Neymar! No, not the best of headers. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's a fine ball, and he's managed to get... He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
He's having a shot! This time, surely! And that really should have been that.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And they've got a throw. Musiala, Costa Curta. 5 minutes left on the clock. Araujo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, slow for a shot! And that's in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Brazil visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Musiala. Now, can they get him away? That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.